On this week's episode, we'll join Herky and the Iowa dance team as they prepare for a national dance competition in a special edition of Inside Iowa. Hi, I'm Haley McMiniman, captain of the Iowa dance team and your host for this week's special edition of Inside Iowa. We'll join the University of Iowa Spirit Squads on their trip to Orlando to compete in the National Cheer and Dance Competition. Up first, let's take a look at how Herky and his team prepared for the 2013 College Mascot National Championship.
Herky participates in nationals to get our name out there, get us noticed by ESPN or other big names, kind of bragging rights along with the Big Ten other mascots.
It's just an opportunity to compete against the best in the country, and we just kind of relish that to really show where the program's gone as far as our skills and our recruiting, and also help us with recruiting for the next couple of years as well.
It's a great opportunity for us to showcase our talent on a different level. It requires a 1.5-minute skit and also a 2-minute entry video, which is a highlight video over the course of the season that shows what you've done in the community, the school, sporting events, that sort of thing.
We came up with this year's skit idea, which is King Herky, or King Herky Goes to Camelot. From there, it came down to very just detailing the jokes, crowd interaction, and making sure we covered the elements of the skit that are required for judging.
As practicing our skit, we go through basically any situation that could happen, what could go wrong. Is it difficult to grab this object? What if this object moves when I'm in another position? Last year, our goals were not met. We did not finish as high as we had hoped, but you keep working, you improve.
I would definitely say the most difficult part has been putting in the hours and just staying fresh and creative and keeping new ideas flowing. I want to get to a point where people respect the character, respect our school enough that Herky is a national champion in something. And I feel like this is our stage to prove it, and that's really motivated us to build, I believe, the best props we can and compete the best we can.
Herky wasn't the only one working hard preparing for the competition. The Iowa dance team spent months preparing their routines.
It's time to get ready for the tick, 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 tick.
In these situations with these long practices, and all it is these practices, it's easy to fall under the pressure and get yourself stressed and worked up, but it's worth it.
Nationals preparation really starts at tryouts, finding the best girls that are well-rounded. Not only are they a great face for the University of Iowa, but they also have the technical background and are already ready to compete at a high level.
We have nationals in our minds the whole year long, and Jenny helps us have that in our minds the whole year long.
So you just have to breathe and you have to count as you're dancing. Because some of you
I think we just all have to keep in mind what our goals are, and we have set really high goals to place in the top 5 for both routines. So just keeping that in the back of our minds. I know that we're all really tired and run down, but just making sure that we remember what we're here for and why we started so that we can keep pushing through it.
It's hard because dance is a subjective sport, and so it's not that you make a basket and you get 2 points, or you do a pirouette and you get so many points. It's subjective. It's based on the judges, so that's always hard because some people are going to like your routine and some people aren't, and it's what people connect with in the moment. So that's what makes it so difficult, but at the same time makes it so rewarding when you do well. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3.
I think competing is a very important part of a university dance team. It takes us to that next level of doing more than just performing on the sidelines. We do that for the school and for the other athletics, and we compete for ourselves and to really improve year to year.
I think these next practices We don't have to work on endurance. That's what we've been doing this whole break. We're there. We don't have to clean our dance. That's what we've been doing this whole break, and we're there. It's really just fine-tuning the small things and nailing them, because we can make these small changes.
I think just going there and making sure that we left everything that we could on the floor and being happy with how we did. Not so much just the results that they give us, but us being confident in ourselves and our performances that we showed.
After months of preparation, the squads were ready to head to Orlando. They performed a send-off show for their fans in Iowa before hitting the road. Disney World is a place where dreams come true. The Iowa Spirit Squads arrived to make some magic of their own against the nation's best mascot and dance teams at the Disney World Resort.
We will meet on Thursday. We take a bus to the airport and we fly down to Florida. And Thursday night's kind of a, just de-stress, relax kind of night, get used to the surroundings. Friday we'll go support Herky in his mascot competition.
They'll get there at about early Thursday morning, which is nice because by being there a day before competition, it allows them an entire day to rest up from the drive and then also go through the skit once you're down there. And then Friday afternoon we have a prop check-in. The props have specifications they need to meet set forth by UCA, and then get ready, jump in line and kind of walk around the stage and experience the lights and the sound and everything like that, because unless you've been there before, it's entirely new.
Saturday morning, at the break of dawn, we will start makeup. So I do every girl on the team's makeup. They come into my room and I paint their face up beautiful so everyone looks exactly the same. We'll find a quiet place to stretch, kind of away from everyone, and then we will have our marking time. So we get 10 minutes on a floor that's similar to the competition floor, but it's not obviously out in front of everyone. And then we take the floor and compete, and then we'll do the exact same thing. So we compete pom in the morning, and then we'll compete jazz in the evening. Probably the most nerve-wracking part of the day is waiting for the announcement for finals, because they only take about the top 50%. And you just literally sit and wait, and you're counting and waiting for your name to be read, and it's so stressful.
The University of Iowa.
We'll do the same thing again on Sunday, just all over again. The only difference is that all of the awards are at the end of the night, and so they bring out all of the Division 1A teams.
University of Iowa.
The talent level has just stepped up a lot, and that has to do with being back at Nationals and really showing off our skills and getting better every year we go back. Just that experience of being down there helps them, so they see what the other dance teams are doing, kind of see where they're taking their program, and helps lift our level as well.
While the Spirit Squads finished strong, they did not meet their lofty goals. You can be sure they will be back next year competing harder than ever to show why Iowa has the best Spirit Squads in the nation. For Inside Iowa, I'm Haley McMiniman. Thanks for watching.